What's up everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alex, and I'm a computer science major here in the US. Today I'm taking you along for a pretty typical day in my life, which basically means a whole lot of coding, a whole lot of coffee, and a whole lot of trying to figure out why my code isn't working. So grab your favorite drink, get comfy, and let's get this day started. My alarm went off at 7:30 a.m., which honestly is a bit of a miracle for me. First things first, I gotta have my coffee. There's just no way I'm making it through my morning classes without it. I usually just make a quick pour-over at home. While it brews, I quickly check my emails and my calendar for the day to make sure I have unforgotten about a surprise quiz or a meeting. Looks like today is packed with classes and a big project deadline that's looming over my head. The usual, all right, coffee's ready, and I'm out the door. My first class today is Data Structures and Algorithms. This is one of those foundational courses in computer science, and it can be really challenging, but also super rewarding when you finally get a concept to click. Today's lecture is on graph traversals, specifically breadth-first search and depth-first search. Our professor is amazing and uses real-world examples like social networks and mapping apps, which really helps make these abstract ideas feel more concrete. I'm trying my best to take good notes, but honestly, half of my brain is already thinking about that project I mentioned. After class, I have a short break, so I'm heading straight to one of my favorite study spots on campus. It's this quiet corner in the library with a great view and, most importantly, plenty of outlets. Time to get to work on my web development project. I'm building a full-stack application for a mock e-commerce site. And right now, I'm stuck on the back end. I'm using Node.js and Express, and I'm trying to implement user authentication with Passport.js. I've been staring at this one bug for what feels like an eternity. It's so frustrating when you follow a tutorial perfectly and it still doesn't work. But hey, that's just part of being a developer. Right? Debugging is like 90% of the job. Let's take a quick break for lunch. I usually just pack something simple to save time and money. Today it's a sandwich and an apple. While I eat, I'm just going to relax for a bit and scroll through some tech news. It's important to take these little breaks to avoid burnout, especially on days like this. Sometimes stepping away from the code for just a few minutes is all you need to see the problem from a new perspective, and lunch is over. Let's head to my next class, which is Operating Systems. Operating systems is another one of those super dense but fascinating subjects. We're talking about memory management, process scheduling, and all the low-level stuff that makes our computers actually work. It really makes you appreciate just how much is happening behind the scenes every time you click a button. Honestly, it can feel a bit overwhelming, but it's cool to understand the why behind the magic. Class is done for the day, but my work is far from over. I'm meeting up with my project group for our software engineering course. We're in the final stages of developing a mobile app, and tonight is all about integration. We're trying to merge the front end that my friend built with the back-end API that I've been working on. This is always the most stressful part. Will they talk to each other? Will it all crash and burn? Let's find out. We grab a big table, plug in our laptops, and start the delicate process of connecting all the pieces. After a few hours of intense collaboration, a lot of git pull and git push commands, and one very stubborn bug that turned out to be a single typo in an environment variable, ... It works. The feeling of seeing your team's hard work come together is just unbeatable. It's moments like these that make all the late nights and frustrating debugging sessions totally worth it. We still have a lot of testing and polishing to do before our presentation next week, but this is a huge milestone for us. It's getting pretty late now, so I'm packing up and heading back to my dorm. I'm exhausted, but it's that good kind of tired you feel after a productive day. I'll probably just wind down by watching some YouTube videos ironic, I know, and then get some much-needed sleep. Computer science is definitely a grind, but I genuinely love the challenge and the process of building things from scratch. And that's a wrap on my day. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I hope this gave you a little glimpse into what it's like studying computer science. If you have any questions, or if you're a fellow student, drop a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. See you in the next one.